So we figured out the name of our database and we have two tables, students and parents. We have our table headings and we have the table definition, structure, design. Good. Each table has a primary key, and that primary key it identifies the data within the table, or it will do so. Now, these two tables need to be connected. So we have to look now at relationships. How are these two tables connected? So we have a student and we have a parent. Obviously, we know that every student is going to have a parent. So where do we put it? Do we show the relationship in the student table or do we show the relationship in the parent table? Now, the way they're going to show the relationship is with this primary key. We're going to take a copy of the primary key, whether it's student number or parent ID. We're going to take a copy of it and place it in the other table. A copy of the primary key and place it in the other table. Now, we have to figure out which table. They are related, but which table are we putting the primary key and which primary key? Now, let's see. A student can have two parents, right? So it's possible we could have an extra row and put put parent one, parent two. That's a possibility. Or you can put parents here, and each parent will have at least one student. So we could put student ID, student number here in the parent table. So we have some options. Just for simplicity, I'm going to put student here in the parent table. Every parent has to have at least one student. Okay. Now again, in exams, you don't have to figure this out. You will normally be given the information, or it should be more obvious. And we will be going over examples in class. So I am going to put the relationship here. I am going to put student in the parent table. So what did I say? That primary key, student number, copy that and paste it here in parent. Now, I need the data type as well as number. The here, it is not a primary key. It's a primary key in this table. But since I copied the primary key here in a different table, this is now called a foreign key. Alright, so a foreign key is the primary key of another table which shows the relationship. Okay, so that's our foreign key. So student number is a copy of a primary key from another table, right? It came from students. It is not a primary key here, it's a primary key here in the students table. In the parents table, student number is not a primary key, it's going to be called a foreign key because it came from another table. Good? Alright, so I'm going to take out this definition here. And the relationship, let's show the relationship here. Oops, what happened there? Okay, let's try something else. All right. Oops, need to double click here. Right. There we go. Okay. Student number primary key is now related to student number foreign key. So student number primary key in the students table is now related to student number in the parents table as a foreign key. And that's the relationship. We have the same field name in both tables, but one is a primary key and the other, it can't be a primary key, so it's a foreign key. That's the relationships. So I'm going to show that a different way here. So I have the two tables here, just the table headings, the field names, and I have student number and student number, and I can connect them again. Okay, we have relationships. So you need to show the connection some way, whether you have a line like this or you connect them here. And you have to specify foreign key. Great. So now that we've created our relationships, we can now complete the tables by typing in data into the databases. So we're going to do that now.